Everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story, episode forgotten what it is, episode 10, season 2, episode 10. Yeah, I'm just going to get this pit kiln going with all this. Oh, you want more? Okay, I thought you would. Now you want the stickage. Okay, stickage. Then you want the loggage. Oh, okay. You want more loggage. Okay, that's not a problem. I have more loggage. I just didn't bring it. I thought it only took 4. We still got that bunny rabbit in here. Yes, there it is. That might be lunch later. Let me grab a couple more of these. And I've been working down here, which is why there's holes in the floor, through the night. So the drive this episode is going to be getting our storeroom done. That's probably a biggie. I also want to just go and start getting our underground storeroom, I should say. But first things first, get that cooking, because the sooner that cooks, the sooner it'll be done, and the sooner I can use it to preserve some of the crops that I'm going to be due to harvest anytime soon in my cellar. And although I'll probably, for the most part this season, be eating them. This season I are mostly eating my food. So, yeah, and the dirt is going to come in handy for various things. So yeah, at the moment I am just using my bare hands on the dirt, but there is quite a lot of stone down here as well. I also do need to grab you, because I don't want you to go out. But at the moment it's not too bad, I can see. So I've got my kind of area defined here. So we're going to come down to this level, and then that will be where the door is. So this will be the wall at this side. And yeah, it's just really, oh hello, a matter of getting this lot dug out so we can make the space necessary later. And I'm probably going to, well, I'm not probably, I am almost certainly going to need to harvest more of the dirt. What we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I go 4 that way, then we should be in the right ballpark, shouldn't we? 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And that should be the edge. Now I do need to take one. I should really probably, yeah, let's just make myself a quick shovel. I'm just kind of wasting. That's not a shovel. Okay. Oh, there's a shovel. Okay, I thought I'd done an axe. No, okay, in which case doop 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 doop. Shovel head. There we go. Why make life difficult for yourself, eh? I mean, this is not a huge amount easier, but it is easier. And then I'll need to bring my pick down to pull out the stone, and thank you, motorcycle, for going past with your loud engine. That's what we like. So yeah, the plan is to get this portion done. I do want to go and try and kill something to get a little bit of animal fat, so I can make myself some fairly simple lamps I assume they still work, and they've not been nerfed at all, because that would be sad. So this is the wall here, that's the wall there, this wall over here, and this side here. And I think this will be big enough. I don't think we need a massive cellar. It's wall that can actually go back in like that, and then all of this comes out. I could leave a few of these blocks in just to make this look a little more natural as well, because I need to come down 1 and down 2. So I am going to generate quite a lot of stone off of this. I'm probably going to wear out this pick completely, but yeah, I can leave a few blocks in, and they'll kind of blend into the brickwork and give you that a little bit more feeling of properness. So it's basically digging, and then once we've got that, I can pop the ceiling tile holes back in, and everything will be good. So let me finish this off. I'll be back in a mo. All right, we have our cellar. I had to amend my plan a little bit and put a little dint in this side. That should be actually at 6, not 5, isn't it? Oh, can't. It is absolutely pitch black down here. However, I'm going to stick one more shelf in there, and I'm going to call this good. I think I want to try and get some minor light source, one of the fat lamps down there as well. So I definitely need to go out and kill some things. However, I do need, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need 2 more of those, 1 more of those I should say, and the world will be good and happy down here. At least until something unpleasant spawns anyway. This really is pitch black down here. So we should, if armed with an empty one of these vessels, which of course all of my vessels here are full, which is a pain, but there you go, be in a position to do something. Did I put some wheat somewhere? I'm sure I put some wheat somewhere. There and there. That will give me some flour, which I can then turn into bread, because my food situation isn't perfect. There's 3 flour, and there's 2 more. I do need, however, to bring myself in a water source, don't I? I do need to also, I'll leave that in for now, it's not going to go anywhere immediately. Let's just have a quick squeeze down to the water's edge. And then a quick squeeze back in. Not heard any drifters since that one of those first nights, but that doesn't mean anything to me. Alright, so let's just borrow that for a second. Oh no. And have we got enough? There's 7 litres left in there, and I forgot to pick up that. So that and that go together like so. You can go down there temporarily. In fact, you can have a full bucket of water, and then we can put you back. But I'm going to come up with a design to handle that a little bit better, I think. However, I do need, let me just pop one of those there. I'm going to go and grab my torch out of the cellar. God, everything's so dark in here, I do apologise, but we will get to the point where we don't have that problem. And we'll be able to harvest our turnips, which will be nice. However, I need 2 or 6. And light that up. Probably take that back now, because actually that is not an emissive light source. Amazing. Alright, well, we're going to wait for that to heat up. We're going to make our bread and bake this day, our daily bread. And, well, that will, at least will sort out some of our food situation for a while. And then we can start working on the next things, which I do need to start thinking about some light sources, because this place is just, apart from that, it's dark as hell. I also need to, not journey, I need to head over from my place here. I do need to go and grab these 2 gravestones. I think I put another one on somewhere. Or was that, I think that's a trader, but I could have sworn I had another one on somewhere. Did I? I've got some copper there. Translocator. Oh yeah, grave there. I don't know whether there's anything in that one. And then we've also got the tin and the copper over there to sort. But what I do want to do is pop over to here and see if this is chalk. Because don't know whether we can mix and match our breads, can we? Oh, we can. Okay. Right, so that's going to cook us some bread. And, well, I'll be back in a moment. Oh, we've got a temporal storm. Oh, 6 hours. Okay, I can see that. Right, I need to grab this bread, and then I need to go and make myself my storm shelter. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so my plan for temporal storms currently is to make a pillar of water out here. Now, I'm really hoping that this doesn't put my torch out, but we can go in for the absolute darkness mode, I suppose. Oh, it did, damn it. Oh, rats. Okay, that is really not good now. How? Oh, God. This really is about the worst thing I could have done. I can at least jump up. Am I high enough? Probably. And then I need to fall off, damn it. Okay, I need to sort this out quickly. I've got 4.5 hours. I've got plenty of time. Alright, let me just sort this out. Be back in a mo. Alright, we are I've got myself some light. We are up on a pedestal over the water. and I have got stones covering all of the spawnable areas. Let's hope this still works, because I've got 2 hours and 17 minutes until that storm hits. And what is it, 3:30 in the morning, so it'll be about 5 a.m. in the morning when it hits. But yeah, at least I know one thing now, don't I? Which is I've fixed the storms. They are definitely working. I also know that it's safe for me to go somewhere else to do some stuff, like, you know, go and have a look to see if I've got any chalk over in this area, because chalk would be really useful, because I'm going to need that for flux, for the or lime water for doing leather. And yeah, there's still quite a lot of crops and things to harvest around, so just got to get through this. And it's either going to go one of two ways. I'll see you in about an hour and 44 minutes. Game time. Alright, 27 minutes counting. Light temporal storm, so it shouldn't be too bad. But of course, if the shelter doesn't work, well, it's game over. Oh, it's not game over. I mean, obviously, I will not be game over, but it will be a death. First death. Which things, but I hope they've not changed that, because, you know, one of the points of this is to be able to survive the storms, and you do need to be able to control where these, you know, monsters can, the old demon sloths can spawn. And as it stands right now, this is about one of the few ways you can, putting stones down. So we'll see what happens. And first storm of season 2. I really don't like this effect, but you know, it's once we've got our grinder, our storm shelters. So, oh my god, what is that? Is that new? Or have I just never seen that before? Oh, that is deeply cool. The visual disturbance is not as bad. Oh, no, that's just a tree. Okay. I thought that was something else, but it's just a tree. But, oh my, that is brilliant. Oh, that is lovely. I like that. I mean, I assume it has absolutely no effect, and it's just a visual effect, because I really don't want to have to fight one of those. What is it? Demon giraffe? Demon... It's only got 4 legs, but it's, yeah, that is deeply cool. Well, anyway, to avoid triggering anybody on the visual twitchy effects, I am going to come back once this is finished. But I'm so glad I paused long enough for everybody to see that, because that is awesome. Alright, back in a bit. Alright, the storm is apparently waning. This thing's wandered around. I have taken a screenshot of it because I just think it's too cool not to. If it's not a good thumbnail, then we'll come up with another one. But yeah, we are definitely starting on the waning cycle. I'm not sure how long we're going to be waning for, but I just want to see what happens. Those two are legging it. Which way do I want to leg it? Oh, there's definitely it's either a corrupt or a nightmare. Oh well, I'm going to head that way, I think. Let's go. We'll head away. We'll get away from the demon slothies and one over there. I think that one looks to have gone. That one's heading that way. We'll just head this way for a bit and see what we can find to scavenge up as well while we're out. You never know, I might find another grave, because whenever I've swum underwater, or in the water areas, that's where I've found some of these submerged features which have been quite handy. But well, that is our baby's first temporal storm. Which was interesting, for definite. You know, I am carrying stuff that I don't want to be carrying right now, so I don't want to go too far around here. But while I'm out this way, I may as well have a little explore, just to see if there's any other crops or seeds or anything we can grab, and then we shall head back. But while we're out here, we might as well have a little look. A little look-see to see what there is. Because it's so easy to miss details when you're wandering around these areas. And, you know, in the same way that I've managed to... There's a demon sloth somewhere about. But it's underground. It's not a storm sloth. It's just a sloth. Well, what I find heavily useful in hello. Well, it'd be wrong not to. Your medium quality, rather than marking it, I might as well grab it, eh? Don't know how much there'll be, because this is kind of on the top of a peak, but doesn't stop me having a dig around, does it? Nope, it doesn't. Not seeing anything else over that way, but this copper is definitely welcome. I mean, there's a little bit of me wondering whether we should... I didn't spot that, did I? That's not one I've spotted before. There's nothing hiding on the outside. It is pretty much just that. Yeah. Still, that's 13. Each one of those is 20 units, so that's a good amount of copper. Right, where else? You know what, because I'm out and I've been kind of harvesting up ruins, let's go and see what there is left at the ruin over here, over and above what we know about. I mean, there's that translocator. I don't know whether we can actually relocate those. I mean, that would be potentially useful, although I have got the rune stone mod as well. We have got this, however. I mean, I don't know whether there's... I think we can get this with our hands, we can. And this stuff's actually a bit of a pain to get as well, so this might be worthwhile excavating just to see what, if anything, is hiding underneath it. And also for getting a whole load of path blocks, which will come in handy elsewhere. Still need that fat though. I'll excavate that in a minute. Let's come back. Let's just head over this quartz. Head over this way a little bit again and see what there is, if anything, worth harvesting over here. So let me know if you know whether it is possible to relocate those translocators, because if it's not, this is of limited use until we find another one, and then we also need gears. Oh, there's a pot that I didn't break there. Obviously this is all handy for bits, and there's a lot of scrap bits and stuff there, so you know, potentially useful materials. But I can't remember what, if anything, we left up here. I've got a small cat whinging out outside my door, which I shall have to go and address in a moment. I haven't got any blocks, but I don't think I left anything up here, so let's just go back down and go and have a look at that little shacky thing. Because one of the things... Oh, hang on. Ore vessel. I did not notice that. There's actually some... What did you get? Lead. Well, could have been. There were better things we could have had, I think. Still, let's grab that. And again, there's more path blocks there. Let's go and have a quick peek at this one. I know I've heard death sloths in this area, but I would like to perhaps get all of this aged thatch. I don't know whether I can get those as well. Let me experiment. Can I get you? I can. Ooh. I mean, it's only one. The flower pot. A burnt out torch. I don't know whether I can. No, you can't relight that. Tool shelf. Oh, there's some stuff we left behind. Okay, that's surprising. A hay bed and an aged chair. Yeah, I mean, this is something I do really want to come in and investigate properly. And I mean, it's 1:45. I don't want to get stuck out here at night, so although there is a bed there, I'm not carrying a huge amount of food. Actually, I've only got 3 of those, so probably again, does this go underground? A food vessel. Ooh, hello. What have you given me? Rice. I could make more bread. That's a bonus, I suppose. I mean, it looks to go down. take that anyway. We do need to get a pan going at some point so we can go in, but does this... It only seems to go down a couple, so I'm going to guess that somewhere around under one or two of these blocks there will be another vessel of some description. But yeah, let's not faff around. Let's head back and see what else we can find. I'll be back in a bit. All right, I've killed the bunny. I capitulated to my baser instincts and went for the bunny. I also grabbed some wood while I was out because, you know, I had a spare inventory slot, and a little bit of leather. Didn't get any fat, which was annoying, but there you go. We have got this, however, which means that we can now harvest our crops and store them, and they should last a good length of time. I'm not hearing anything untoward down here, so that's always a bonus. So yeah, the next thing to do is go and harvest our turnips, and I'll also make some rice bread because we can. Onions are not quite there. Turnips are. And we're getting a good number from them, even though the harvest is stunted because of the heat. So that's parsnips. So we mustn't complain too much anyway. What I will do is I will get these planted up on the other side so we can rotate the crops a wee bit. Parsnip, I don't think anything else is going, so I can come over here. In fact, let's get these cleared properly. And there we go. Turnips in. They are almost there, so flax is coming along. These are stunted due to heat, but you know, kind of everything. I did pick some berries while I was out as well, so that's the thing. Yeah, let me see how long I've been recording, and I'll be back in a moment. We've got a wolf very close by. I just heard it. It's practically on top of us. If I can kill the wolf without it killing me, that would give us a source of fat. I'm just not entirely sure whether I can. But it sounded really, really on top of us. So we're going to go up on the roof in a moment and have a look. Because they have a detection radius of 20 blocks, I think it is. So if I can get him to try and kill me when I'm on the roof, when he can't get to me, I might be able to spear him to death. Although we'll probably run away. It sounded like it was practically outside my door. Well, not physically my door, but you know. close by. Let's get rid of that so I'm not blinding myself. Really did sound close by, but I really can't see anything out there. Doesn't mean it's not there, I just can't see it. I mean, I would have expected if it was coming, because obviously we saw the wolves over that direction. So if they were coming over this direction, I really can't see anything though. Weird. Problem is I want to go that direction, and I've got a sneaking suspicion the wolf is kind of... That sounds further away now. I suppose be grateful for small blessings, but when you want to go that way, well, I suppose I can kind of go... Was that a lightning strike over there? I think it was. Wow. Anyway, I am going to sleep the night off, what's left of it, and we shall head out in the morning. 107 days those turnips will last for in the cellar at the moment, I believe. So we're doing pretty good. And oh, Small Cat is in with me now, so if you hear sounds, it is Small Cat. Oops, hello. Definitely coming from that direction though. I've got the rice cakes on me, so we've got... Just now again, have another look. The wind level is storm, which is fine. Right, I am going to head, I think. First things first, I am just going to get rid of a few bits and pieces out of my inventory. Like that. And one of these, because I really don't need to be carrying two around with me. And just a quick check down here. Yeah, lots of days, because it's in a cellar. Right. Does this sound like a good idea to be heading off? But anyway, let's have a look at my map. I'm here and I want to get across. So if I skirt over this way, across here, and then round into that, that should get me into the suspiciously white looking rocks. Yeah, that's it. Let's go for it. Apparently 4 blocks is a little bit too high for me. And I didn't bring a bed with me again, did I? Okay, I'm not worried. I don't. I mean, it's... No, I am worried because I've just looked at the time. Because I slept. You know, you can be in an area for ages and not even notice that. Interesting. The wheat's coming along nicely as well now. So let me try that again. I should have a bed. I've got some food on me. There should be forage out in the world. If I need to sleep the night away, I can do, because in theory the storm has been and gone. Well, not this storm, but you know, the temporal storm. And just pop that one in. There we go. Yeah, and we should have a few days before another one appears. However, just looking at this, sorry, I'm just noticing, what is that white rock up there? Doesn't look chalk white, it looks off white, so I'm going to guess that it's not chalk. But it could be. There's a lot of white rock over that way. Still getting a little bit of stuttering on this sometimes. Limestone. Oh, hello. I don't have to go wandering around looking for limestone far at all then, do I? We're practically on top of it. Which is good. So, now we know we're close for lime. Do I want to replan any of my plans, or do I just continue going this way anyway? I'd like to try and kill that fox. I've not actually killed a fox, I don't think. I know they do fight back. They're not entirely passive, which is good, because they would, you know. I mean, very few animals would sit there and let you beat 9 bells of snot out of them without having a bite at you. Even a rat or a rabbit would do that. Of course, they're not really equipped for biting, so, or at least biting well. See, that over there definitely looks interesting to me. I think we've just got to go and have a look, because all work and no exploration makes John a dull boy. But of course we are going to be doing the vintage story walk. Oh, hello. Stage 8 of 9, I'll take it. It's going to be seeds. That's 9 of 9. That's going to give me some seeds and some grain. Yeah, the vintage story. Let's just keep high. There's some more wood grains over that way. This terrain is awful. I mean, it is truly, truly terrible. Grab the seeds. Did I? I'm sure I just saw. And again, might as well take forage when I can, because it saves me eating the bread, which has got a longer shelf life. Oh well, let's keep trotting for a while. Just far enough to get so that kind of intrigued as to what's going off over in this direction. But again, I want to use the terrain to my advantage. I want to be able to spot if there's anything that is likely to want to eat me. So I really could do with a coal node. Now, I don't know whether it was just coincidence that I found a lot of coal in the deserty area in my last playthrough, and obviously I've not got enough playthroughs to have a feel for that, whether it's whether that was coincidence or not. But whenever I see these desert-like biomes, I often wonder whether they are going to be similar to the last one I had where I found lots of coal. Flint, some more crops, and they are going to be flax, so we might as well grab those. This is copper. I should just type CU, shouldn't I? It'd save me an awful lot of time. But I'll mark that. I don't desperately need to be digging that up right now, but I really want to have a good look around and explore. This looks somewhat dangerous. I think there might be a ruin over there. And I realise I'm heading in entirely the wrong direction for that white rock, but that ain't going anywhere, it's rock. I suppose neither is the ruin going anywhere either, because, you know, it's a ruin. That looks like quite a large ruin, actually. Well, let's head over and see what's there, shall we? Slowly, of course. Let's not throw caution to the wind and just abandon all pretense of being careful. Ish, for a given value of careful. Wouldn't want to be too careful. Where's the fun in that, eh? No, I'm always careful. That's why I try not to die. Dying offence. Churt, okay. Well, it's not a massive ruin, is it? But like there's several buildings there. It looks like an old settlement or something. Time is 5, so we're probably going to be sleeping the night. So let's hope there's nothing like a spawner or anything over there. But we have at least got some reasonable reserves of food. Lots of caves around here as well. Caving is going to be a doddle once I feel confident to give it a try. I don't think we're going to struggle to find caves. What I am going to struggle with, of course, is that any loot here, I'm going to struggle to bring it all back with me, because the inventory space is limited, to say the least. I really don't like it when we're this low down. I prefer to be higher up on the terrain. Whoa! Bugger off you. Yeah, there's quite a lot. Are you coming out, or? forage. Yeah, it's quite a big settlement, isn't it? Or tool chest, or tools, not necessarily a chest, but you know what I mean. Lots and lots of forage over here. There's a grave there. Can't see anything in here, so I've got a feeling this might be a buried cache. Gears. Another ore. These two structures look to be the largest. Another tool chest. Lots of tiny metal piles of junk. Ow. Not ow, I didn't hurt myself, you know. A metaphorical ow. What would have been ow if I'd have actually done anything worthy of the word ow? Forage, another gear. Oh, another transposer. Alright, and ooh, a lantern. Hang on, that needs just to go in there. That was a good find. Alright, this is officially now my favourite ruin. I am going to struggle, I think. I mean, very aged oak bark. Not seeing again much. What was that? Forgotten noble mask. Some oak seeds. Food. And then there's whatever that is there as well. So there's a raccoon there, stealing berries. Rabbits. Let's have a quick peek at the map to where I am. From here. Yeah, well, we definitely need to safely pass the night over here and then do a little bit of looting. I can't loot too much because there's only so much I can carry, but we can put down our bed. And there's some turnips there as well. It's just food and everything everywhere. But then again, I haven't explored any of this, so you would expect it to be a reasonable amount. Anyway, I will be back in the morning, hopefully. See you in a bit. Alright, I've just noticed that when I go to this translocator, incidentally I picked up another torch holder in the thing over there. That was over there. I'm leaving a lot of this behind. But this says repair with 2 metal parts. And now 3 temporal gears. But that's thing. So we have definitely got another temporal, a translocator there. But we definitely need temporal gears for that, and I ain't got them. So I'm not worrying too much because I want to have a little look around for starters, but I'm picking up stuff that I can carry with me easily enough. There's a lot of ruined loot over here, which looks interesting. This is the other aged children's toy. Got a torch extinguished so I can light it and take it. Free torch, I suppose. Mustn't grumble. Food again. Aged firewood. I don't know whether it burns hotter than unaged firewood or not. Rot. Logs. Linen rope. Take the sticks. Again, I'm leaving a lot of this behind just because I'm limited to exactly how much I can carry back with me. And I don't think that's going to be hugely useful to me right now. So that just leaves these ruins over here just to have a quick scout round. And then I think I'm going to head back because I think I am tempting fate somewhat. These raccoons are really enjoying all of this lot, but it's fine. Mature rye. Do I want to waste? I don't really want to waste an inventory slot. Ore vessel. And another ore vessel. I think we'll try. What was that? Quartz. Take the quartz and well, I mean, I suppose I could eat the flax. Doesn't have a great deal of food value, so, and then we can take the brown coal. I suppose better than a kick in the face. Still not seeing a huge amount over here. I've got a feeling that this goes down. I think we'd have to excavate that. We can definitely take that. And that's an ore vessel. Again, I'm going to leave it just because I don't have the carrying capacity for it. And I would like to still just go and have a look up to the north here before heading back home. Because I think there's still stuff that is worthwhile discovering before we buckle down and carry on building the keep, because we do need to do that. If this is flax, I'll harvest. And we'll eat that. We'll grab any seeds because flax is going to be key. And then we'll head... I didn't dig up that grave, did I? I haven't got the movement. The problem is if I dig it up and it's got something good in it. Tell you what, let me just go back down to around about there, I think it was. Grave. Rip. There you go. That's what you do. And then, see, I don't like these canyony shapes. They are just inviting death. Plus, I've got to get down. Still, I've got altitude when I'm on the actual side of the canyon, so I suppose it's not too bad. Don't like all of this ground cover though. It's how things hide to eat you. Still, it looks reasonably good over here. Let's go down. I'm fairly close to the water, so we can always utilise that. And we'll head over to this white stuff and see what it is. Hopefully it is all lime. And then we can just head straight back home. Because that will be enough knowledge of the area for me. It's like lime sand actually. The really white stuff on the top. Yeah, limestone sand. Right, well, I think we know that we are not going to be struggling for limestone this season, which is somewhat of a relief. I'm not going to worry about taking it with me now because there's plenty close to home anyway. But I do need to get home, so get some altitude, scout out the area, rinse and repeat. I'll see you when I go back to the castle, or when something attacks me, whichever happens first. Alright, I've just spotted something interesting down there. You can just make out the particles coming off of it. Map. Terra Preta. Big red marks the spot. Yeah, no, it's still not a million, and it's not a million miles away. I'm not grabbing it now. Again, inventory space. But I am really not liking this terrain. This is lurking death terrain, if ever I saw it. If see that rabbit, you know, that I didn't see that until I was right on top of it. And had it been something other than a fluffy bunny, it would have been very much a different story. Still bunnies. I mean, to be honest, I would expect those not to be in the area if there was something in the area, but again, that's how things work in the real world. Okay, I think flax. Oh, did I actually have spare capacity? Alright. Oh, hello. A ruined Volge. Aged loaf, some shoes, workman's pants, and a blue seal. Again, I haven't really got the capacity to carry that. However, I can mark it and come back. Yeah, it is amazing how easy it is to just accidentally walk past things and not even realise they were there. And it is down to this masterpiece of having so much grass cover. But we need to get home so I can put some of my ill-gotten gains away, and then we probably need to be thinking about next actions, where I need to invest the time next. But I think on that note, unless something happens between me and getting home, I'm going to call this one an episode, and I will see you next time. So on that note, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.